Alright, let's see if we can get this game all finished up today. I don't know how much more there can really be. Besides finding my brother, which is so important to find this character I've never seen. I have no idea who he is. Besides being my brother, of course. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. We were going to the lake, I think. Yes, sorry, dog. I started recording, so that means you have to come bug me. I've been sitting at the computer for a while, but I guess it's the talking that does it. I'm gonna get a treat. Some stuff's whining in my ear. Come on. Come here. I don't know, I mean, I'm sure some other dogs do this, but I don't know how normal it is among dog kind. He'll get obsessed with a specific toy that he wants to play with all the time. And there's some toy, and he doesn't play with them right. Like, he won't let you play with them, but he wants you to play with them, and he doesn't really understand how to play with you with them, but it's his favorite toy. And I'm just like, please just go get the fucking frisbee so I can throw it and you can run around like a maniac. But no, he doesn't want to do it. You continue to accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kay, what'd I tell you? Turn the volume down a little bit. Got any recovery gear on this thing? Shit, we're on foot now, I guess. Oops. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat. Bet they got one we can borrow. Hey, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Doohan's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. And that's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to get a ride in the boat. To talk to get a ride. No, that's right. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. You'd think we'd come up with a way to get rid of that awkwardness of tutu and, you know, that type of statement in English. Like, we have the apostrophe S. So why couldn't we have something like that for that type of situation? That makes it a little less awkward to say or read. Doo-doo, tutu, you know what I'm talking about. Knock, knock. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not going to get nobody's attention knocker like that. You gotta get wacky with it. Knock fast. Yo, Peachy, open up, partner. Who the hell are you? Brett LeBlanc. Where's Peachy? Does he have our snack pack? I'm looking for Mr. Peachy. Who? Go away, please. Please go away. We're not interested. One more. Fine. We're not interested. A man fishes from the dock. Oh, what's happening? Let me take a look at this map right quick so we can get my bearings. The detective inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his fingers along the bayous. Bayou. I've never seen that pluralized like that. Yeah, alright. I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. I just assumed it was one of those words that, you know, it's the singular and the plural is the same. They call this area La Branche. Used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we at now. Treepagneer's Pond is just across the way. They named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. Then you got the Interstate Canal. I hope I don't need to know all this. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They let a whole lot of salt water into the swamp in the process, killed off a lot of trees. That's how we ended up with the ghost bayous. I need my water. How do I forget this every time? But yeah, I remember my water glass was sticky, so I had it in the kitchen because I needed a new one, and then I just forgot. Now it's sticky. I put like that powdery energy caffeine stuff in it, and it overflowed a little bit. So the outside of it's a little sticky, not the best. Them just some old bayous without any trees left standing. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place. So you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run it aground. Weren't just the government's fault though. Long time ago they used to log these swamps for timber, left scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. Reason it looks like a wheel is because they'd park a big pull boat right there in the center. Them guys would start chopping the trees down. Chill the fuck out, like. Did you see all that? I'm not reading all that. Need to get a move on here. Oh, here we go. Garrett. A name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett! Garrett, again with these little dudes. Yeah, they seem, unfortunately, to take up 90% of the gameplay. Even though they're the least interesting part. Meet us at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Ain't never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People been posting about it online. Driving out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through the ghost bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the locations of portals. When you dive through them, it's like snorting the stuff Ditchman scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking nightmare. If you can keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. What the fuck is going on here? We see some blinking lights. We go to the portals. When you dive through them, it's a nightmare. To a light source. Okay. What's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows them little blinking dots. Oh no, that is him talking. Am I doing this or is he doing this? The one at the logging wheel is blinking real fast. The one at the Trepagner's pond is blinking slow. Do I have to write this down? You know, I really like just having a piece of paper with stuff written on it sitting next to you. I don't know why. That was probably really annoying with me slapping the desk. I don't know why. It's really satisfying just to see that out of the corner of your eye. Like, it makes you feel like it like tricks your brain into thinking you're being productive because you have a bunch of stuff written down, even though it's just like nonsense game shit. I don't know. Anyways, logging wheel fast. Tray slow. Yeah, I was trying to before you interrupted, and again, they have these old dudes. Every single instance in this game has these old dudes following you around, telling you exactly what to do. It's very strange. I don't understand it. There's always some old dude as well. Interstate not blinking. Lower suction. Lower suck. Medium blinking? I don't know. Doesn't seem... It's gonna be faster than this one, right? Yeah. So... Does that mean we have to go in that order? I don't know. Anyways. What's up, old man? That your boat? Can you help us pull your truck? Can you help us pull our truck out of mud? You know Peachy? Sure, I knew Peachy. What you mean new, Peachy? And they also have the old man speak for us most of the time as well. Like, my character doesn't actually say that much. It's always the old man talking to people for me. It's very weird. It's very weird because the three main characters in this game, well, not main characters, the three main, what's the word? What's the term where it's like the plot revolves around those characters, even if they're not the main characters? Anyways, me, Blake, and my mom. Well, the mom has the most personality. We spent the most time with her, but she actually would say stuff occasionally. Kay doesn't say shit ever, besides in her mind palace or whatever. And obviously Blake's never shown up. So it's this is the only thing. This is my, you know. I guess I should stop harping on it. I'll stop, I guess, from here on out. But I just want to make this point. Like, there's been 3 major sections of this game so far. The first one we had Lucky, and then we had Papa, and now we have LeBlanc. They're just telling us exactly what we should be doing. We also have some other dude that didn't do much or talk much, and we like somehow bonded most with him. They all just talk for you, and then you know, Kay's just kind of here. You ain't been seen about it on the news? Peachy been dead a long time, maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead, and he took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Damn, figured it might end like that for him. He was a bad dude, bruh. You say anything about me before he died? Brett LeBlanc, his lover. What? Anything bad about me, I mean? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Wasn't because he was mad at me, though? The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So who's got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into, yeah, you gave it to the Garretts, we know. Can you help us get a truck? No, of course not. You don't know anything about the note, the one with the name tag, blah, blah, blah. That your boat? Not mine. Alright. Moving on. Try this little one. That was a great knock. You shut up. The boat came with the rental. It's ours. Bruh, let me just lay it out for you. This little highway rat right here is looking for a brother. You got me? We think you might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help you, but we need the boat. Good luck. Knock again. Keep knocking. Save lives how? Through research. Knock again. Keep on knocking. Come on, please, I'm begging you to quiet down. This is all nonsense. A distress call. Okay. Let's back up a second. This is all nonsense. I can't lend out that boat indefinitely. You understand? We need it. It won't be indefinite. We got coordinates from some little gizmo sending out a distress call. A distress call? My partner, Duck. The door slams open upon the mention of Duck's name. So, yeah, a buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, an answering machine, I guess. It kept spitting out these coordinates in the lake. What else did it say? Oh, are these like the corporate guys? Said it's got a stressed out node, bruh. Something's getting stressed out in the lake. Where are the coordinates? They in the phone. It's the node. Figure you're right, and you two are just going to boat right up to it. Sure, boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Are you familiar with the network that some call Super Duck? Duck's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay, good buddy of mine. Dallas, this guy look familiar. Oh, it's Dallas. I never said I knew the source. Give him the key. Shit, really? That'd sure help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. What you need? Take this. The woman passes you a small handheld device. Hold it before the node. Press the little button. Think we can manage that. And return it to us. That's it? That's it. Dallas. Yeah? The boat key. Give it to them. Dallas reaches the key to you. As he looks you in the eyes, a glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. Settled, I suppose. That's right, it is. Peace out, bitches. Suck my wiener. Yeah, we're going into the lake. Doing much riding out there all the time. And you know what it's like. Lots of land is eroded away. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you're saying the land is eroded so it looks like open water. That's right. Once you pass beneath the interstate bridge up there, it's hard to tell the eroded land. How are we supposed to get through? Then strange boys with the name tags that have been coming around lately, they seem to get through the ghost bayous just fine. Yeah, the blinking lights. We've already done this. Already did it. Well, let's go. Alright, Kay. Time to put on your detective hats. You got the phone handy? Let's take a look at the GPS. There was 2 sets of coordinates at Duck's place. One we found scribbled on a letter, same letter that mentions your brother. Said they were searching for a head. Now, I don't think that's your brother's head. That ain't what I'm saying, but I got a hunch all this is connected. The coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake. Might be worth checking out. The other came from that app on your phone. It was putting out some kind of distress signal. Ugh. Excuse me. Looks like that one's coming from Eagle's Pond. Both sets of coordinates are past the ghost bayous. You want to get there, we got to figure out how to get through the ghost bayous first. You got that? Now you do the driving, even though I was bragging about all the boating that I was doing. Okay. Wait, I don't remember getting 2 sets of coordinates. I just remember the ones that I have. It's not going to matter right now. So, we had the different lights. We had the no blinking at the interstate. Is there a... Okay. So the suction... Lower suction had a slow blinking light. No, that was medium blinking. Interstate was the stable one. Tray, whatever. Where's that at? Oh, this is lower suction. Okay, so we need to go over there. Oh, and Tree Pagnier's Pond was the slow one. And then logging something. Logging wheel was the fast one. Okay. So we need to go over here. And up here somewhere. And over here. And over here. I think. We also have a dive. The guy said something about diving. Ow. I don't think we need the longitude and latitude, right? Going over here, can I see something? Sonar's going off. You figure they got something down there in the lake? Why don't you dive in and find out what that is? Why don't you? I'm trying to relax. This is my off hours. But be ready. What the man on the pier said is wrong. They got ghosts down there. Partner of mine, blah 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 blah. You crash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, thrashing further from the water surface. You sink deeper into the bayou in this way until at last you emerge on the other side of the water, where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look at you. I watched this swamp from the blah blah blah. You're one of Trepagner's children, aren't you? I am. Blah 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 blah. The man joins the rest of the assembly. Like this is... Okay, we'll turn the knob. Slowly. This was slow, yes. Slow should be, right? Ow. Wait. Where were we going? Up here? And to the left? This one was the one that wasn't blinking. Yes. So interesting. The light pulses slowly. Flip switch. Twice quickly and pauses. Flip switch. That's the fast one. Solid unchanging. That's the right one. I think we go over this way. Ow, ow. Do I have health? I hope I don't have health. This is just really dumb if I did. Alright, this was lower suction medium. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Swim towards the trash. Swim through the window. Go to the balcony. Dive from the balcony. Man, excessive dream sequences. Nice. Full rope. Slowly. No. I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Then the logging. What was that sound? The logging, whatever. Probably take a look. Use. Fun. Come on, buddy. What is this puzzle? I don't feel like, I don't really believe that the Garretts would do this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I did it! Whoa. Going to the coach bar, everybody. So, we would have just ran into random things, I think, if we didn't do that. That's what it seems like. Can you go? They were looking for a head of some kind that presumably is not my brother's head. Like, am I supposed to be, like, it shows me directly on the map where it's at, so I don't get the longitude and latitude thing. And he told me exactly where I would be going. Is there like a hard mode where they don't tell you exactly what you're supposed to be doing? Alright, we should actually read this one. You plunge into the water. You pass your hands through the increasingly obscure cloud of sediment. A stray branch juts from a larger tangle of detritus. Two beads of light shine from the direction of the branch. As you make your way closer, you discern the shadow of a form. You pass your hands over it. Soft, almost gelatinous saying it right, I think, but it just doesn't sound right. Flesh. The distinct ridge of a nose, the firm, unmistakable texture of teeth, glowing eyes hardened like glass. You wrest the head from its hanging place and swim towards the boat. Yucky. Yucky. What you got there, Kay? A little treasure from the lake? Oh my god. You hang the head from its sloughing tangle of hair and display it to LeBlanc. Dear sweet mother of Jesus. The head continues to rock gently in the wind. That's great, kid. Just put it down. What's with them eyes? LeBlanc taps his fingernail on one of the eyes. Them eyes ain't human. He presses his thumbs into the head, and the two glass-like orbs slip easily from the eye sockets. The head is entirely without eyes. All right, playtime's over. We still got another set of coordinates to check out. Okay, so we gotta go wee. Was this the one I had written down? Yeah. So if it didn't have the X's, I wouldn't know where this other one was at, which is interesting, due to my earlier comments. I didn't even know we got to, but I might have just skipped that text. Duck blinds. Why do I care about that? What was that? Question. Okay. Another melting bird. God's name am I looking at here? Bruh. I seen some big bald eagles in the spillway before. Never nothing like this. Looks like somebody tore its eyes out. We have some eyes, don't we? You slot the eyes into the bird's empty sockets. An orb. Dot. Bruh, what? That bird just puked out a floating ball. Mr. Peachy used to tell us all the time they got aliens in this lake. The hell's it doing to you? Almost looks like it's giving you a sniff. The sphere shrinks down and buries itself inside of your coat. I hope they'll explain why the orbs seem to like me and my family so much. Whoa now, looks like you made a friend. Be careful carrying that ball around in your pocket. Oh yeah, my kitty phone from sending the cat to space. Be careful carrying that ball around in your pocket, Kay. Don't let it blast lasers out of your eyes. Shit. Feel kinda sorry for the big bird, bruh. First time I seen an alien do that to a bird. What a comment. First time I seen an alien do that to a bird. I mean, I've seen all sorts of aliens do weird things to birds, but that's new to me. All the heat coming off this thing starting to make my skin itch. Let's roll. Oh yeah, we got the orb. I was like, what do we accomplish from doing all this? Oh yeah, we have a freaking orb. What does it do? That. What are we supposed to be doing now? You've unlocked a lot of this stuff. There's a head in the lake. The Garretts are looking for it. Oh yeah, there's... The Garretts were going... Was it northeast? I think they were going... Maybe something will tell us in here. Your mom saw something in the lake. Super Duck ate it. Maybe Super Duck consumed the vessel of light to gain power or wisdom, but it only destroyed the network in the end. Garrett? The Garretts? Ah, yes, are meeting at John's Pond. The letter on the fishing camp bulletin board instructs Garrett's passing through to meet at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Alright, I did somewhat remember that. Yay me. It also told me. May have kidnapped your brother. Found Duck's head drive. Super Duck? Wait, was that's the same Super Duck? I guess there's not multiple alien birds, but I remember Super Duck looking a lot different than that. Is dying. Super Duck, oh, it's a node, so there might be multiple of them. That makes sense because it doesn't look like it can move very much. Contracted your mom. Research for the monster is a viral fork. Something to do with the head drives. It's a mutation of Duck. Duck, the whole Duck Super Duck thing. Again, I feel like we could have got to know Duck more. Like, he didn't even interact with Catherine ever. They had like one phone call, but I feel like he's obviously a super important character that we should have spent a little bit more time with, rather than fucking around with like Papa, that douchebag. Million was shot in the face. Alright, gotta go northeast. Alright, LeBlanc, who's randomly following me around. Where's this map at? Ah, tells me right on the map. That was loud all of a sudden. Alright. Oh. Had a little alcohol there, sorry. Oh. It's weird because, like, it seems like the boat's really hard to turn, but then you can just click and it will immediately turn instead of trying to, like, angle it like I've been doing. So it's like, I don't know, a weird combination of both. Oh, here we go with the fucking nerds again. What's that thing, a playset? Yes, it's my little playset. What's it do? Whatever I want it to. Say, how I get one of them name tags? I like them things. It's too late. We're out. Just feel like we got pretty similar styles. I'm a little more of a bad detective type, you know. Like, I got street smarts. I will say I do prefer LeBlanc to the other guys who were following us around. Lucky was alright. Papa, that dude sucked. You more like a freak, like you wear a chain wallet. But I feel like we'd be in the same band on the road together. We'd get off the tour bus and people would be like, who's that guy and his little freaky friend? I don't know. I've already been around you 5 minutes. That seems like enough. Nah, we should do stuff like this more often, bruh. Hang out like this. I'm leaving the planet tonight. When you get back then, y'all my kind of people. He makes me think of Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where he's just like abrasive and gross, but has some of this like weird charisma to him. No more getting through this way. Ditch man's orders. That's Pawpaw. Unless you're the ones with the messenger. Are you the ones with the messenger? Oh, this game hasn't seemed like you can get in trouble by saying the wrong thing to the wrong people, so I'm gonna run with that. We found a head in the lake. Oh, so you found it. We were searching for a while, but we gave up. What the hell happened? John got what was coming to him. He took us for granted. Wouldn't let us wear cool Templar stuff. Ah, so we saw that in the brief moment we saw John, where they were kind of not really... So I got a little confused with the timeline. I think the Garretts formed first, and then John took them over, and then I guess they rebelled and killed him and chopped his head off and threw it in a lake or something. Or did John form the Garretts? I wasn't clear on that one. So Ditch Man pulled an alpha move and popped his head off. It's misspelled. Gruesome. I know, right? The messenger? That's right, the big round thing with the juice in it. Oh, you talking about the juice ball? Bro, we got the juice ball right here. Okay, show him. Show this little dude the juice ball. This was what I was saying earlier when I was still like really enjoying this a lot. I'm still enjoying it, but I brought it down to maybe a 6 out of a 10 so far from like an 8 out of 10 earlier on. And I was saying like I really enjoyed some of the subtle dialogue that was actually legitimately funny versus some outright nonsense. I said this right when we met the Garretts, by the way, who is outright nonsense, and are like unfortunately like one of the big major parts of this game. I think they really dragged it down a bit to being more of just a comedy game, which it wasn't really before. If it had approached it as a comedy game, I think it would be different. It's just the two different tones are kind of like throwing me off here. Yeah, Ditchman, our new daddy. We're looking for my brother. Cool. Is it going to turn out Blake joined the Garretts? You know a guy named Blake? Little loser guy, clothes don't fit right? That's all of us, sir. Dead lady's kid? Oh, yeah, Jesus lady's kid. He's over at the Ark all tied up like a pig. Okay, so he didn't join them. Nice. Is he alive? Yeah, Dishman's taking good care of him. He's fine. You hearing this, Kay? We gotta get through. They're holding your... Why did I just cut off like that? That's weird. We await the bearer of the messenger. Ditchman prophesizes that she will pass through this very bayou with the messenger hidden in her pocket. We will radio him after she leaves so that he may prepare her throne. Kay got this big marble that shrunk down and hid inside her pocket. You talking about something like that? Yes. Kay, show him that ball you found in the bird's mouth. Wait till you see this thing. Show him, Kay. Alright. Wait. Oh, this? That's it. Is that it? Its light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline texture of everything that surrounds me. The wisdom that was planted in the furrows of the Maker's garden arrests every fiber of my flesh. Okay, just moving on here. Flood me. Ah, yes, oh. You don't mind if we squeeze by right quick? Alright, we can pass. Moving on. Expecting to get another one of these. You sink into the shallow depths and begin the routine of dredging its bottom with your fingers. Something wet and sponge-like distinguishes itself from the silt. You take it in hand and return to the boat. Having climbed over the gunwale, you observe the object that you discovered in the waning evening light. Monkey returns your gaze, his eyes now empty of any knowing or evidence of life. You found another toy, Kay? Your rotten head needed a friend to play with? That's nice. There's no infinity stare left in the stuffed toy. You place him in your bag. Aw, Monkey. He's seen some shit. Some dark shit. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. John's Pond.
Keith Scorner. Here's Keith.
Keith has entered the ring. Keith's in the ring. What an evening it has been in NORCO, folks. I just left Shill's exclusive carnival ball where Laura St. Clair was found dead in her office. Oh yeah, I forgot she did that. And the corpse of disgraced academic Catherine Madeir, no friend to the St. Clair family, was exhumed from the Red Church mausoleum. Coincidence? Keith sure doesn't think so. To top it all off, the charismatic social media influencer Kinner John has announced that tonight he will be launching a homebrewed spacecraft from right here in the LaBranche wetlands. John and his disciples were able to erect this engineering behemoth in complete secrecy despite sitting squarely in the flight path of Armstrong International Airport. Does it end there? Not quite. An inside source tells me that a war is brewing among rival faction of Kinner John's disciples, the infamous Garretts. An unfamiliar figure named Ditchman has emerged to challenge John's reign amidst the discord. And John, rarely caught off stream, is nowhere to be found. He will win the war of the Garretts. Who killed Laura St. Clair? Was it the same culprit who exhumed the recently entombed body of Catherine Madeir? Where is Kinner John? Will he manage to get his junker off the ground? Keep your eyes on the ring, because Keith's got him quartered in Keith's corner. Thank you, and good night. Man, this game's really going on a lot longer than I thought it would be. I think we're finally in the end game. The 5 hours was a lie. I don't know why those things. They should always just add like some percentage of time onto those because they're always wrong. I'm. How am I not blasting through this? We got minorly stuck on 2 things. Other than that, we've blasted through it, and it's been like 7 hours. Because like I'm not even reading a lot of the flavor text, only plot text, and it's still way over the time. It doesn't really matter. It's just kind of annoying. I'm trying to decide if I want to finish this now. Fuck it. Let's just finish it. I'm gonna go get fill up my water a little bit. We'll finish this. What are you doing, little doggy? I know, I'm sorry. I said I'd finish it, so I have to finish it now. It's still early. We'll play. We'll play after. Alright. Let's go. Have you seen these guys before? The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. Of all the places to build a rocket, why do it on an eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots. Why the costume? We were at Shield's masquerade ball this evening. We left just in time. I heard from the others that police surrounded the refinery a few minutes later. What happened? She killed herself. We know that. Oh, wait. Hang on. Wait. We did that as K? Yeah, okay, we did that as K. I was thinking for a minute there that we did that as Catherine. I'm like, wait, Catherine was still alive this evening? But no, we did that as K because we were retrieving her belongings. I forgot we did that. No doubt that this will escalate the manhunt that's underway for Lucky. Do you think they'll find him? Absolutely. Claire Bionics runs the elite security operations for S.H.I.E.L.D. Their drone fleets can find anyone, anywhere. It's only a matter of time before a drone sends a bullet through the pirate's brain. I hope he lives. Deep down, so do I. I don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making, but he'll soon find out. No, Lucky knows. Let's be real here. He knows what he's doing. Like, you don't, like, it's a huge corporation. Trying to get inside the rocket. There are lots of people trying to get in. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around. Then there are the men posted at the camp on the east side of the rocket. They seem to have more sinister intentions. East side of the rocket. And of course there are all the lower Garretts who have been locked out intentionally, I'm sure. I wonder if, what was that guy's name? It was originally Garrett and they're calling him something else, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I guess he might be second in command to Papa. Wish I could help you. Someone around here must know a way in. Okay. Beer can. Wow, I'm in this swamp. This is unbelievable. The majesty of this place. It's so inspiring. Swamp's pretty cool. We was just taking a dive underneath the bridge and found us a whole car down there. You're a diver? So are you like a real swamp person? Yeah, bro. I've been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat. Oh. Said we was chumming the waters. Okay. Looks like we could do something with this, but no, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, we can talk to these people, I guess. Hey, welcome to the party, haha. How did you get out here? Oh yeah, that part was a mess. The rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kinner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. As soon as cars started using it, the road sunk straight into the water. A friend of mine's car is sitting half flooded at the parish line. But all these other people drove in from the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the lakefront and walked as far down the janky road, blah blah blah. Not useful. Wonder if we can... What about... It was like, yeah, you just took a picture. I don't appear to be able to go anywhere. I guess we haven't done this yet. Yep. Yeah, they built a rocket. We know this already. Okay. Oh wait, I forget that they do this shit. Fishing camp, shipping container, John's pond. Shipping container. I don't think... Yeah, we hadn't been here, right? Yeah. A browser sits open on the laptop. You click through the tabs. A web map centered on your current location. A troubleshooting guide for a custom energy cell. Image results of vintage stuffed monkeys. An armed man watches over the area from a lawn chair perched on the roof of the shipping container. Oh, it's Gooch. This was the guy I was talking about. Hey, brah! Who invited scum to our launch party? This was supposed to be Garrett's only. Are you an elite Garrett? Well, yes, I am an elite Garrett. I'm the original Garrett. But John never let me be a Garrett because I couldn't find his stupid reading. So you are a Garrett or you aren't a Garrett? I'm Garrett. I'm the Garrett. Then why it says Gooch on your name tag, bruh? When we get to Mars, all the others will be Gooch, and I'll be the only Garrett. Puppy promised. I ain't even going to ask. You want to get in the rocket. Blah blah, you can't, dummy. I'm not scum. Brah, you're scum. Kay's family don't have shit. She's scum, that's in a discussion. No, come on, bruh. No, brah. What? Hey, it's, I'm doing something here. What are you doing? What's it look like I'm doing? I'm running ground control. We've got an arc to launch. This is the guy. Did I miss my opportunity? Stop knocking! I've got a bad hangover as it is. He said that? My dad really said that? Why couldn't he just tell me that himself? Telling someone how you really feel is hard sometimes. He did nothing but criticize me. Oh, he did nothing but criticize me my entire life. Never a kind word. I'm sure he loves you, kid. Us old-timers just don't know how to talk. I shouldn't be here right now. I should go home. This thing's just about to explode anyways. Bye, assholes. Alright, we did that. I don't know what effect that had. Hi, are you here for the liftoff? How can I help you? We're looking for Blake. Blake? I do not know a Blake. Dead lady's kid? That means something to you? Why, yes. The true receiver of the message. The progeny of Christ. The lady of the eternal evening. Bro, you sound like Pawpaw with all that shit. Yes, like Pawpaw, the anointed. I thought Ditchman was the anointed. Yes, the Ditch Wanderer. Pawpaw is up there in the rocket with Blake. Yes. Holy hell, bro. The lady of the eternal evening sits upon her throne beside her child. Oh shit, do they have my mother's dead carcass? Why aren't you in the rocket? So you're a junior Garrett? I'm one of the original Garretts. Then why are you out here greeting people? Makes you seem like a dweeb. Where's Shepherd's Watch? Crowns the ship. It's where Ditchman awaits the messenger. What language is that? It shall be as Ditchman foretold. How do we get up to the rocket ship? Only the engineers and the security Garretts are allowed entrance. Engineers and security Garretts. Sure. He's a security Garrett, is he not? No. Ah. The messenger is here, it's here. Bless me, oh bless me with the healing light. Yeah, now will you tell me? Yeah, you won't tell me. Is this John? His head, I have his head. Just like Ditchman. Just like him. Like Ditchman, John's head, John's head. Everyone please listen. I have conducted the service of the Lord. Oh. I am the one they call Ditchman. I have taken the head of Kinner John. I made him suffer. He did not walk discalced? What is that word? I've never seen that word before. Discalcid? Denoting or belonging to one of several strict orders of Catholic friars. Oh, that's why. I never. Who go barefoot or wear only sandals. As a desert father should. He wore sneakers. Oh, yeah. He did not walk discalced, which I guess just means barefoot. Okay, so what did this accomplish? Garrett needs to put that head down and stop saying he's Ditchman, brah. If those guys across the yard hear him say that, they'll kill him. Who are the guys across the yard? They're some old friends of John's. They showed up when they found out Papa was trying to take over the Ark. Those guys across the yard are looking to kill Pop. If they hear Garrett shouting that he's Ditchman, they'll kill him. Alright. Bam. We'll go and get this one just in case. Across the yard. So, fishing camp? Oh yeah, these patriots, huh? How's it going tonight, folks? Well, I have bad news for you. It's him. Where's he at? Up there on the shipping container. Knuckle. Sup, Chuck? Got a position. Where's he at, Chuck? Up on the shipping container. Give him a little warning shot, why don't you? Say no more, Chuck. Gave the target a little scare, Chuck. Great work. The bastard got what he had coming to him for what he did to John. Nice one, Knuckle. You got it, Chuck. Just a warning shot? Oh, moving on. Oh. Oh, everyone cleared out. I get it. Where'd everyone go? One little gunshot and the place clears out? They shot Gooch. They shot Gooch. They were trying to shoot me. Where are they? Go away. Go away. They'll see me here. Just go away. Oh, my poor baby Gooch. Gooch writhes in pain from a gunshot wound. Well, moving on. Moving on. The door is sealed shut. E-card scanner. We gotta find us a card to get in. Coordinate letter. Meter. Meter for detecting. Catherine's ring. You got a key card? Okay. You approach the injured guard as LeBlanc begins searching through his pockets. The hell is this? Get off of me! Hey, you shot a man. You trying to pickpocket You're trying to pickpocket a guy who just got shot? Yeah, bro, I guess I am. Someone needs to do something. Someone? LeBlanc turns away from the man in the hat and places one hand on the injured guard's shoulder while continuing to dig through his pockets with the other. Tasty water. Just rest, kid. Help's on the way. You called an ambulance? No, but somebody probably did. LeBlanc finds a card in the guard's back pocket and slips it into his own. Good luck. Peace, bitches. Peace, bitches. Peace, bitches. It's always been a little dream of mine, getting to tour a spaceship. Looks like a legitimate operation in here. Everybody hard at work. Wonder if they even know about all the madness happening outside. Hey, all right. Your little buddy came out to play. I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that thing was making eyes at you. Goddamn, wish somebody would kiss me like that one day. I don't know, it was a little long for me. I just wanted a nice little smack. I'm a little busy. I don't want to have a tongue session with the glowing orb. That's all I'm saying. What was you doing while that thing was in your pocket? Kay? You all right? You're not looking so hot. Got shaky knees? That kiss swept you off your feet? Maybe you just need some fresh air. Should we take a walk? Or maybe what you need is darkness. Want me to dim the lights? We can find somewhere dark to walk. Like the canyons of the moon. Think they got sidewalks on the moon? I bet they glow at night, just like the ghost bayous do. The ghost bayous glow to show you where to go. Maybe everywhere that you need to go just glows. You alright, kid? You alright, kid? Alright. Well, that was weird. Alright, guess we're going up. Oh my. Okay. I have no idea what's gonna happen. What is this? Still never seen Blake, by the way. Oh. Okay. I guess I can't do that. What is happening? Okay, I like hers better. Oh. understand what's happening. I'm gonna stick with her if possible. I'm gonna waste that on just one. Oh. It's John. But his head's outside. What is this game? What is happening? Like, it's so close to being a really good game, and there's just like so many parts of it that's just like, what? Why is this even here? How is this? Where am I? Expecting that. Pretty damage. Oh, I didn't even realize this was a thing. I don't know how often we should be using the so I want to save it since it's attacks multiple people. I don't really want to just use it against one person. Alright, we're still going up a ladder into forever. I don't know if like the speed matters at all now. Oh, now we're fighting Super Duck for some reason. I thought he was on our side. Ouch. The right pelicans. Ouchers. Eat orb, Super Duck. I mean, you're the one who gave it to me, but eat it anyways. Is he healing himself? Is this a real battle? Is something actually happening? I can't tell. Ladder. I think that's all the characters in the game, right? Like, I guess we could fight our mom next. Still never even seen Blake, by the way. Why is he a character in this game? I don't know. A statue towers above you, arms extended, appendages projecting out like the naked shafts of feathers. Okay. Mezzanine? Lookout? Oh, right. Shepherd's Watch, lookout. Why do they have different... Why is that different? Why is lookout not in the... Oh. Shit, it's LeBlanc. The detective is slashed against the railing, bleeding from several wounds. What? Bruh, who puts a balcony on a spaceship? What happened to you? Tried to tell you to turn around. Why didn't you listen? No, you didn't. If you can get out of here, go. Just go. You was running down there, just punching walls, knocking shit over. Oh, so none of that actually happened. Eventually I lost sight of you. Came up here to find you, but the old man, shit. I knew Papa was a piece of fucking human garbage. Even when he was helping us, I knew it. I'm bleeding out. I can probably hardly keep my eyes open. Let's get you up. Hell no, don't touch me. Just go. And listen, okay? You see, Gus, don't tell him I got killed by some old... Gus, don't tell him I got killed by some old perverted son of a bitch. He might think that's funny. Tell him it was an animal, like a big raccoon. Well, not a raccoon, just... He drifts in and out of consciousness. Just don't say it was an alligator. He always thought he knew the swamps better than me, and... Hell, I really think I'm dying, Kay. He takes hold of your arm. I can see the light and everything. The detective's breathing slows. He blinks, his face twitches, and a few moments later he releases you from his grip. Kay's all alone. Hey, what happened to Monkey? Didn't I have the monkey? I think the game's just kind of screwed up because this is Shepherd's Watch. This is the Lookout. That's why it was confusing me at first. Oh, what is this? You wander into the unlit hallway. The door closes shut behind you. Whoa. I got out of breath all of a sudden. I need to change how I'm sitting, I think. The darkness that surrounds you is total. Continue. You take small steps, your hand running along the wall for guidance. No trace of light anywhere in this corridor. Your steps become lighter. Blah, blah, blah. You're floating, Kay. Yes, look. Why are we doing all this dreamy, abstract bullshit when we never even had her as a character? Oh, the flood. Yeah. Look, yep. Look at Monkey. Yeah. We're doing all this stuff, really important stuff, that's not actually taking place with anyone or anything. I mean, should I read it? Like this is the end of the game. Why are we just finally talking with Blake and stuff? And then there's blue. The water's at my ankles. Look at picture. Like, what do we even know? The house flooded a few times. Her mom was like, I wish you'd have come to me a little sooner. I thought maybe we'd have breakfast together. I don't really eat breakfast. I guess we're talking to our ghost mom now. Like, I think... You tried to kill me. Her head shivers. She attempts to stand in the floodwaters but loses her balance and immediately crashes back into the pool. Do you see? Broken. Her gestures become small and erratic, spasms animated by a deep current of anguish. You have seen what's inside of my mind, a grove hidden in the blackness of night where a hunter hides. And so, in some moments, the hunter is at the front of my mind, dragging me into a place where the ground glows red, and hatred bleeds from it. And I can hardly arrest my limbs for all the infinite spiraling vectors of rage. That is what it can be like in an artificial mind. Okay, here's where the hunter lives, she says. This is where he listened to your mother. These stars are his eyes. Million. See, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't feel any connection to any of these characters, so, like, why am I going to sit there and read all that? Million said how many words to us that weren't specifically like, go here, do this, let's do this, let's go here, let's do this. How many of those things does she say besides that to me and I to her? Like 2 sentences? That's why the game has really good writing. Like, the writers are obviously super talented, and I think they could have made a really amazing game here, but it just doesn't seem to work for me. You slide a piece of paper from the envelope that rests on the desk to find a crudely drawn sketch of your family. Hey, did you come to watch the flames with your pawpaw? I hope you don't mind me being here inside of this blessed memory. The refinery at night is just so splendid, isn't it? And it shines still more beautifully in your mind. Thank you for allowing me to visit, if only for a moment. I hoped we might have a word together before our journey begins. I've lived many lives. One of them I lived in this town. I watched them build this place. I watched the plantation land become machine land. Uh-huh. Why my family? Because you're the last of his line. After you, there will be no more. There is something your grandfather knew. He tried to tell others, but they only laughed. That's when you do when confronted with the truth. What did she find? A messenger, a vessel of God's light, an angel. It will guide and protect us as we fly. What are you? I am what they say I am. I was never young. I walked the eons. I came upon the tar seeps of the Nazarene waste and across steppes and oceans to this place. Cast from each illusion of hope, a promise I kept with the young man. A kingdom for this earth it could never be. We sat all of us in the shed among the figs where the stars shone through the rafters. She who carried his seed pointed there and said, Old man, you live forever. Lead his children there. What the fuck am I reading? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, cool. You're some magic man from space. Who gives a shit? Hey, it's Blake. Good to see you finally, you fucking loser. Blake writhes desperately in the chair. Who's this? Pawpaw. Oh, then who's this? Oh, that's my dead mother, isn't it? We've waited only a short while for you, child, and yet it has been an eternity, an evening without end. You have brought your mother's ring, the jewel of the Magdalene, your inheritance. The beauty and goodness and virtue of this moment floods my ancient heart. Take your seat, Kay. Be with your family. You make your way towards Blake. Pawpaw immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar. I would never restrain you, dear. What was his voice? I'm trying to remember. I would. Why do I keep? I'm just out of voices. This is why I was cutting the earlier ones short. My voice starts to go after a little bit. I would never restrain you, dear one. Anyways, he looks different now. He's not like the old crickety old man. He's not playing that game anymore. He's like a celestial being at this point, right? But Blake doesn't know what's best. Please come and have a seat with your family. You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. Her corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. Maybe we should go through this first. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake before she died. You determined that the unpermitted construction in question was related to a spacecraft. The hiccups. Your mom saw something in the lake. Pawpaw wants it. The head that you discovered in the lake belonged to a man named John, once the leader of the Garrets. He was beheaded by Ditchman. The man in the ditch believes that he walked alongside Jesus Christ and was instructed by Mary Magdalene to deliver Christ this is his descendants to the stars. He has beheaded Kinnerjohn, hijacked his homebrewed spacecraft, and kidnapped your brother to complete the task. We never actually talked to John. He just gave his sermon. We didn't even have a conversation with that important character either. He planted a bomb in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s catalytic cracking unit, causing the explosion that killed your father many years ago. Oh. I guess that was in the flashback. Oh yeah, because he said he took care of Blue. We waited only a short while. Oh, we already read this, didn't we? Peace. Oh, he's cool with me just leaving? The sphere hovers above your mom's head without any apparent motion. Sit. Something's gotta happen, right? You approach the chair and glance over to Blake. He watches with the dreadful, panicked eyes. You sit. They couldn't even have his mouth uncovered so he could say something to me? Like, is he gonna say a single word this entire game? I bet he'll say thanks. That's it. They built up this whole, like, bitterness between my mother and my brother, and we don't interact with them the entire game. Very good, child. I know that you both are afraid, but remain strong. You will be rewarded for your courage in the world that awaits. Pawpaw raises the transceiver in his hand. Garrett, my boy. Garrett? Come in, boy. Bruce? Answer me. Oh, wait. Bruce is, the guy that we recorded the message for. Our one side quest that we accomplished. Did your daddy call you home? Bruce! Bruce! Not to worry, Kay. Be with your family. I will return shortly, and then it will be time. Only a moment. This chamber is yours and there's no leaving it now. Not for you, not for Blake. Settle into your fate, okay? Yes. Settle in. Pawpaw walks quickly out of the room and through the steel doors at the end of the hall. You immediately spring from your seat because of course you do. What is he talking about? You rush to untangle Blake from the mess of a rope and duct tape that binds him to the chair. As you peel the tape from his face, he left out a helpless and exaggerated cry of terror. Wait, he's not even going to say anything? You see it all in your brother's eyes. You see him exiting the rideshare outside the bar. You see the boys in the van. They wait a breath before they jump out and grab him. He screams. He panics. They throw a bag over his head and repeatedly hit him with small extendable batons until they're certain he's unconscious. There's darkness, color, blood, screams, light. He's in a chair, not here, down below. Beyond the door, a riot is unfolding. A gunshot, the sounds of crowds. The old man sits there before him, applying mascara with a small pocket mirror. His face is covered in little plastic jewels. They crack and peel from his face as he smiles. Blake, he says, you're awake. The others turn away as he begins to laugh. You know, would have been great if Blake had actually said those words to us in a way that gives him character. Okay, Mom? You wrap your arms around your mom's corpse and lift her from the throne. She's even lighter than you expected. She feels like a bundle of sticks wrapped in fabric. She smells like orange pills and something else. Okay. I guess time to go. Oh, come on, little orb. Let's get out of here. You gonna kiss me again? No! I reject you, stupid orb. Making me want to kiss you. Ridiculous. Is he still alive? The detective is slouched dead against the railing. We're not gonna... I guess we can't carry both. I mean, Blake can help. What's going on? Dive into the lake? You approach the railing. Dog our turns. I'm almost done, I think. I don't know what else there could be. I mean, I guess we've got to kill Pawpaw, right? Maybe the orb's exploding. Grumble, grumble. Whoops. Drop my pin. You dive after your brother as the ark begins to rock and convulse. You plunge into the familiar sediment of the lake. You grab your mom's wrist as she floats face down in the bayou, dragging her along with you. Blake swims desperately towards land, and for a while you do too, until the old man calls your name. You turn to face the rattling starship. He stands at the opening from which you jumped, wearing a broken frown. Oh, did he launch the rocket? Is that what happened? The expression deepens into something horrible as the airlock closes around him like the lid of an eye. The ark begins to lift from the ground, sluggishly, with great effort. You hear cries from somewhere in the swamp, screams, angry protestations. All at once, the towering piece of machinery tilts away from you and collapses violently. You excel and drop deeper into the water as a wall of flame rips across the bayou. Your mom's body has already found its way into the depths. Her eyes are open, glowing, sparkling green. Her hand moves towards you, seemingly of its own impulse. It caresses your face as more explosions rock the swamp above the water's surface. The words that leave her mouth echo clearly. Kay, my child, I understand that you wish to remain here in this wretched world, though I don't understand why, but your papa is a patient man, and your papa will never die. What? My mom's body? You fight your mom's arm away and kick towards the water's surface. When you emerge, you see your brother on a nearby island, running like a hunted animal into the night. You swim towards him, claw your way into the mud, and chase him towards the refinery that burns on the horizon. He didn't even say thanks. I didn't even get a thanks out of him. Are you kidding me? So I don't play games anymore. Like, this game could have been so good. They almost had it. But then they just went with this whole Garrett John rocket shit bull fucking shit that made no sense. Like, the whole Super Duck thing didn't even matter that much at all. I'm so confused. It's like they present you with a good idea and they're like, we could do the good idea, or we could go over here and do this random thing that makes no sense. And they almost always chose the fucking random thing. So I've already covered this, but just to sum up my thoughts here, like I said, the game atmosphere is great. The world's interesting. I liked all that. But there's first of all, the characterization of the main family, Catherine, Kay, and Blake, is non-existent. Catherine gets some. Kay gets a little bit at the very beginning. Blake gets 0 because he never says a word in the entire game. And you only see him at the very end. And even whenever it was telling you what happened to him, it didn't say it in a way that had him speak words. So I don't understand what the point of all that was. You learn way more about LeBlanc, who was a cool character. Lucky, who was an interesting character, but we still barely got to know him. Million, we barely got to know before she betrayed us. Duck, we kind of got to know a little bit, and he was kind of interesting. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's good writing here. They had interesting characters, but they sort of didn't do anything with any of it. And the interesting characters weren't your characters. And you had, like, the guy with the mustache, whose name I don't remember, who accomplished nothing and did nothing in the game. I don't really know. I don't know. It's just so weird to me. But I think this happens a lot in games. For some reason, games just can't tell you a story with good characterization, good writing. They always have to add some weird twist with weird humor that, like the detective games, they always have to have like some weird twist, like the detectives are animals now, or the aliens, or something supernatural is going on. When you can just tell a good story with gameplay that's just like a normal human story. Even if it's a post-apocalyptic or it's a weird world, you can still have a normal human story, like without a bunch of people who call themselves Garretts. Like, I don't know. I think I'm just more disappointed in what the game could have been than what it actually was. I'd still give it like a 6 out of 10. I just sound more complainy-er than normal because I really thought it had potential. If I didn't, I wouldn't have finished it. Like, I would have just done a couple and been done with it. But since I could see the potential, I wanted to finish it out. And I'm not disappointed that I did, but I still think it could have been a lot better than it was. But hey, I successfully finally finished a single player game. This is the first one I've played in a long time. And that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that, just finishing something. So we might do Disco Elysium next because I know that is the game that hit it out of the park. I think that's actually the last single player game I did end up finishing when it first came out, which was that like 2 years ago now. I think it came out during the pandemic, right? 2020, the pandemic started. I think that's when it came out. I seem to recall that because I had plenty of time to sit there and play that game. I don't know if I'm doing that next. I will do that at some point because I definitely want to do that. But if you're familiar with Disco Elysium, that's gonna be a long one, and I have to be able to do these. See, we made it to an hour and a half today. Earlier I was just hitting like 30 minutes and getting tired. Well, we did an hour and a half. That's pretty good. You have to kind of build up your endurance for sitting down and doing this. So we might do a different game next, and then do Disco Elysium after. Because I know I'll be playing Overwatch 2 soon. So maybe once I get bored of that, we'll do Disco Elysium. All right.